going on YouTube? Vlogstyle TV back again with another video. This is going to be my 3-month update. So lots happened in these past 3 months. I know you guys saw me do the twisting with gel video. I've gotten a lot more maturity with my locks that are coming in. My hair, as you can see, is starting to kind of drop a little bit. I can still get it to stand up if I wanted to, but I found that it looks more cleaner when I have it down. So I'm starting to like that. And it also, another reason why I'm really liking my hair hanging down like this is just because it gives me a really good feeling of progress, just being able to see my hair kind of drop a little bit. Now I still got a lot of stuff on the sides that still needs to lock, but I do got a lot that has developed. So that's what I'm going to show you. So before we get into the video, let me give you a quick 360. So all right, so the lighting situation was pretty bad in the other room, so this is gonna be the best type of 360 I can do. So here's the front and the top. As you can see, locks are really starting to form and mature. Here is the side. Hope you can see that. Here is the other side. I got a lot more maturing locks coming in. And then here is the back. If you can see the back, I don't know if you can. But here's the back. So that's where I'm at. Now, if you've been watching my videos in order, then the last thing you saw was my twisting with gel video. Now, at the end of that video, I said that I was gonna wash my hair. Now, I didn't have to do that. A lot of people don't do that, and that's a method to get dreadlocks, and it works great. And I could just not wash my hair for like a month and kept the locks in, just because they'd stay formed, they'd stay shaped, and they would lock that way, and then they would stay together a lot better if I were to do that. But I don't like to not wash my hair. It makes your head dirty, and regardless, the locking process is still going to take a long time. So I just kept them in. I kept them twisted and braided for a week, and then I washed them out right afterwards. My hair went pretty much back to normal, except it was more formed. So I said and I said something at the beginning of my video. I'm going to be able to kind of demonstrate it for you. Is I said that when in my last video, I said that whenever you twist your hair down with gel and you wash it in, the core of the lock will stay intact. So what that means is your hair is gonna come out, and that's expected. Even when your hair is maturing, you retwist it, the bottom always kind of comes out a little bit. Those hairs get kind of frizzy and they kind of pop out, but your section always remains there. And so that's kind of what I mean. And that was really demonstrated with I have these little locks here in the back. And I don't know how well you're gonna see this when turned around, but my hair is really short in the back because I was getting tapers before I started locking. And so like I have these little baby hairs in the back that I'm also gonna start putting in locks. Now when I twisted them down with gel, I was actually able to get these into the braids too, and the core of these locks has still stayed intact. So like the section, like this is the one that I twisted into gel. This is the section. So it's all still pretty much together, even though it's not perfectly locked, and it doesn't look like this. But it's still sectioned, and all you want is your hair is to be together, because when the hair is close together and it has that section, then it's gonna lock and it's gonna stay together. And as it grows and as it locks and as it matures, that will form into one. Now you still want to maintain it so you can make sure you maintain those parts, which is why you still want to get your retwist. But you don't need to obsess over having your hair always be retwisted or always look perfect, because dreadlocks aren't perfect. That's one thing you're learning during this journey, is that they're not perfect. And throughout the process, you're going to be having a really clean set, and then it's gonna look messy. It's gonna look really clean. It's gonna look messy. And as it gets longer, as it gets mature, then you don't have that much of a drastic change. But in the end, that's how it goes. So now I'm gonna start doing something new with my hair. We've been debating this whole month. Actually, that's why I haven't made the video yet. I was planning on making this at the beginning of the month, but I was like, I had to make sure I have a solid plan of what I'm gonna do with my hair first before I start talking. So I was really debating on calling up the dude who did my hair last time and scheduling an appointment to get it interlocked again. And that would completely undo the whole semi-freeform thing that I'm doing, but it's getting long, and then when you interlock it, it locks like that, and they don't come out like twisting with gel does, and it really gets your head started. So you can kind of just start the dreads going the way you want them to go.
So I was thinking about doing that just because my hair is getting long. And it was standing up and it was kind of like going in two different directions, but I didn't have it laying down, so it just looked weird. I felt like it looked like a mad scientist or something. I wear glasses sometimes. I don't know. I felt like it looked weird having my hair like, it was like this a lot. Because now that it's starting to kind of fall, it doesn't really stand up like evenly all the way around. It kind of naturally goes to one side. So I was like, man, if it's gonna do that, I might as well just get interlocks and have it look good. But then I started messing with it, putting it down like this, and I think I might just start having it like this, and then I'll really be able to kind of watch the growth and watch it develop. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm still gonna interlock my hair, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna go to a stylist. When I go to my stylist to do it, he interlocks them so tight and they look so perfect. And I really want to maintain this like semi freeform look for quite a while. Not the entire time, but at least until my hair gets a decent amount of length for when I do twist it and I get those locks in tight. That that it's at a length that I want it to be at, because I really don't like when you can see I don't like when you can see scalp. I don't like when you have that cleanly retwist when the dreads are short, because as soon as you take them out of a style, I just think it looks kind of like a bowl cut type look. So I'm not really going for that. I mean, you can't really avoid it whenever you're growing your locks out, but I think at least when you have it kind of bushy and kind of like semi freeform, when it's short, I think it looks better. So at least until it gets long, I'm not gonna go in. But I am gonna interlock it myself, because what I've noticed throughout this past month is all the locks that I interlocked have gotten really, really mature really, really quick. So like, for example, I mean, this is the first one that I interlocked, and this one is like, it looks just like a dread, like there's a short little dread. So, and then I did all these. I did these ones, like when you go to the top and you see like all the ones at the top that look like they're really formed in, I interlocked. And I actually just interlocked this one today. So this is actually the one that I did my instant locking video on, and I only instant locked it down to here, and it was like sticking up, and the bottom was like really frayed, and it would have locked anyway if I would have just waited it out. But I kind of wanted to have like two hanging down on either side if I was gonna start putting my hair down flat like this. So I went ahead and I interlocked this one, and I did it all by hand. I actually just bought an interlocking tool. I ordered it from Great Locks. Shout out to Gunther the Great. I don't know him or anything, but I'm a big fan of his videos. So I bought an interlocking tool off his website. That's coming in, I don't know, a couple of days. And oh, quick little thing: if you're buying stuff from his website, if you put in the promo code GREAT, you get $1 off. I didn't see that anywhere. I just tried it and it worked. So a little hack for you, so you know. Anyway, so I interlocked this one. I just did it by hand. And if this is your first time tuning in, I'll give you just a quick little rundown on how to interlock. You just make a little space in the bottom of the dreadlock, and then you just feed this through, and you just do it and then you do one from different directions. So you go, I don't know, the way they describe it, so you go north, south, and east, west, and then south, north, and the west, east, and you go in a circle. And the way you reason you do that, because if you don't, you'll get like a little part like that, splitting them at the end. So you want to go in a different direction. Anyway, so I did that. And what was cool about having this instant lock down to here was I did it once and locked it just a little bit farther. And I did it in the next direction and locked it a little bit farther, and then went all the way down. And now this thing is like fully locked in here. So that is like the power of interlocking. It's amazing. This thing can't untwist. It can't come out. You can't do anything. And when you interlock them by hand, you still get a little bit of that like new growth left over at the bottom. If you go in and you go to like a loctician, you tell them, hey, I want to have my hair interlocked, that thing's gonna be so tight. It's gonna look so clean. It's gonna look good, but it's gonna be so tight. It's gonna look like you got a fresh retwist forever, which is really cool. But if you're doing it by hand, then it gives it still keeps that like semi-freeform type of look, because you can't see your hair down on the root. It still stays kind of bushy and kind of up, but it still allows your hair to drop, and it allows it to lock and form really fast. So I think what I'm gonna be doing for the next like month or two is every day, when I'm doing my hair, I think I'm just gonna find a section that needs to be instant locked. So I just did one this morning, actually. I don't know if I can find it. These are hard to find. Once they get lost in here, they're hard to find back. Once your hair's all sectioned and locked up, you'll still memorize every single one. But when it's like this, and it's just crazy, like I'm just grabbing hair, I'm grabbing locks, I don't know if I'm gonna find it. So this one, no, I did this one last week. This one, here we go. I did this one this morning. So this one, was just bushy hair in the back that wasn't like locking, and I'm still using the sponge actually. Like, you would think that at this stage of my hair it wouldn't work or I couldn't do it, but my hair still stands up in the morning. and I make it really messy, and I still use the sponge. So what I'll do is I'll use the sponge, and I'll find like a section that it forms that's not locked at all, and I'll just like put it together, interlock it, crochet needle it, and then boom. In like a month, the outturn is like this. It'll look like this in a month. That looks like a fully matured like little lock right there, little dreadlock, fully matured one. So you get that in like a month, and then my hair grows pretty quick, and then you get the new growth under it, and then it gives that cool look. And that's how I've allowed my hair to start dropping, was because I got like kind of, I don't know, I went kind of crazy at first when I was doing that interlocking by hand, and I did a bunch of them. And then so the ones at the top started to kind of fall, and I was like, oh, it's kind of cool. So now I'm just gonna do the rest of my head. So that's where I'm at. That's what I'm doing now. So I decided I'm not gonna go into a stylist, get my hair interlocked, at least not right away. Not right now, I'm gonna do it eventually. For the next month or two, I'm just gonna be interlocking by hand. I got an interlocking tool. Once I get the tool, I'll make another video, so I'll show you me using it. I think it's just gonna speed it up quite a bit, and I might get them all done fairly quick that way. So once I get that done, I'll make another video, and we'll see how my hair comes out. Once it's all interlocked, I'm just gonna let it go and let it grow, let it mature, and maybe do some retwists. Definitely gonna be braiding it, so stay tuned for that as well. So that's what to expect: me letting my hair grow, me interlocking it by hand, me interlocking it with the tool, doing some braids, doing some styles, and then once it gets some length, I don't know, we'll do some more stuff too. It's Lockstyle TV. Thanks again for tuning in. As always, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm serious. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I got some cool stuff coming. This is Lockstyle TV, and I will catch you next time.